Hi. Don't talk, I live. But you're welcome. Straight.
Yeah, it's true. She just sent me my thing up. I have you on my list. Are you coming to share that day with me? That's special. Remember last year I was in the hospital. This year I got to celebrate.
I'm there.
That's a
What day of the
Wednesday.
week? Well, yeah, for you? Yeah.
7:30.
For you, I will.
And they have fish on the thing.
Oh, no, she's fixed me up special. She know I can't eat certain things.
And I can't eat the gunk.
Okay, yeah, so.
I gotta make the seafood chowder. Don't let the cow come there.
Near it, yeah. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So we on to the. I tell her send the
I
info,
told her what I'll do. I'll take a soft drink.
and everybody else hard liquor.
Whatever they want to drink,
Yeah.
they'll pay for that themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want a wine, get your
Oh, no,
glass.
I want
Make
nothing.
your glass.
I
All
want
right.
sparkling water.
Because most of my friends don't drink wine.
Right, so we could. Hello.
You want to drink? Let them get themselves.
So why you have to say it like that?
No, I mean let them go for themselves.
There you go.
Let them go for themselves.
There you go. Beautiful. Bring your charger.
Do I put my charger by my desk? B, bring your charger. I put need to use it. So I put that on my shit.
The
same
Yeah, yeah.
Alcoholic
So
beverages.
it's always known as half the bottle
Alcohol beverages available for purchase.
for your purchase.
For your purchase. Yeah. So if you want
Because they know they're available for purchase.
yeah, whatever you want, drink one.
Whatever you. What am I supposed to do with that? Into the computer?
No.
Anyhow, I go to
Stop that! This for true? No.
If you can't open it there, beats.
Hey.
He said
Oh.
yucky.
Ew.
Oh.
Kingsley for true? He probably don't like the texture. Trying to this ain't working. He think he's so fancy. This fancy ain't fancy and it's not working.
Beats, this ain't working. This ain't working.
Yeah, everybody. This Janet who pushed down Yasmin.
No, I didn't push it on. She faked that.
Give me my money.
You all know about
Ah.
They didn't come on.
No, man.
It's in red. Mine ain't on light green. I don't want.
I have nothing to do with it. Give me my money.
This ain't working.
Yeah. Give me my money. Yucky.
He don't like that.
Probably the texture. Give me. Beats.
Hmm?
Give me a charger, man.
Beats,
that
why
works.
this on red? This light ain't supposed to be green.
I don't think it's supposed to.
Man, here.
Yeah, I know what. I see yours more.
So, oh, you leaving?
Yeah. I traveled for the weekend. So I have the looks. I go to New York Fashion Week. I got
What's your phone number?
on point.
New York Fashion Week. Take
Oh,
care.
frick.
What?
Y'all hear this? Most people just go to Miami for the weekend
Florida.
or Florida,
Yeah, girl, what?
but she's going for Fashion Week,
Yeah, I do.
What's next, Milan?
right? She been already. She just come back from Milan.
Oh.
Where you been?
Excuse me.
For this, yeah. Well, last year been to New York Fashion Week too.
Listen to me. I aspire to be.
They can't even go to Fashion Nova.
I can't even do Fashion Nova, much less Fashion Week.
Yes, sir. Oh, there you go. All right. Sorry.
Oh, oh. 4 o'clock. There are many shows. Jason Menace. Hello, sir. How art thou? AJ, I know, right? It's awesome. Awesome. Almost 18 years. I've changed the time one time because back in the day it was 11 o'clock and then it changed to 4 o'clock. But the song has been constant for about 18 years. Charles, I got one for y'all. Yeah, right. About 18 years. I just changed the time one time. Star 106 hits. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to another Wednesday edition. It's a Wild Out Wednesday. Why can't we be honest Wednesday? Woo-hoo! We got a hot one for you today. Of course, I want to say a big thank you to everybody that makes it possible. Let's say a big thank you to Kalik, indeed the Bear of the Bahamas. Thank you to the City of Hope, formerly Cancer Treatment Center of America. Thank you to Pinder Tile, ESC Distributors, and Keep the Vibe Alive Music Group. Getting ready for it. Once again, you asked for it. It's backed by popular demand all in 1 year. We're doing it again. Super Club Breezes comes alive for Best of the Best Reloaded. All right. So if you missed the first one, or you know what, even if you didn't miss it, if you were there, you know what to expect and you know you got your money's worth. But this time, listen, new artists added to the roster. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time come November the 2nd, Super Club Breezes grounds. Get your tickets now. All right. A nice early Christmas gift, or, you know what to do. BahamasEtickets.com. All right. Get your tickets now. Thank you to the Cleveland Clinic as well. And of course, Muffler World and KFC. All right. Halfway through the week, you don't feel like cooking. Bam. You know what to do. Get yourself your favorite bucket. All right. Good afternoon to everybody locked and loaded. All the pleasantries. 106.5 on the FM band is where you find us. Hi, Kingsley. Channel 976 is where you find us on cable. And of course, to all the Facebook faithfuls, we say a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to another Wednesday edition of Free Your Mind. All right. So my first question, as we get into today's topic, is, well, one of two things. Is honesty still the best policy? And I don't want you to think too hard on it. For all of you that are on Facebook, just answer. All right, straight up, yay or nay. Is honesty still the best policy? That's one. Two, knowing that when you think of your answer, know that, and this is a proven fact, that what's in the dark must come to light. Can we agree on just those two things? Whereas, when you think you've got it well hidden, when you think that no one will ever find out, and history has shown, cases have shown, look, just go into your simple courthouse and you pick a courthouse anywhere in the world, you are going to find that evidence is presented and people are convicted simply because, they thought they could get, whether it be a drug dealer who had stashes and loads of illegal drugs and they made millions off of it. And then one day, just one day, they were caught. Somebody pimped them off. Their stuff was seized on the water, whatever. In Sweethearten, it's the same thing. You've been having a jolly old time. good time. And you know what? One day, somebody see you, made a phone call, and you're busted. All right, let's go back to our school days. You didn't do the homework, and you told your parents you did, and then boom, these are especially the days before cell phone. You thought you could get away with it. Now they're sending a simple WhatsApp that little Susie or little Johnny did not bring their homework today. um, or just however, by any means necessary, the teachers letting parent know, even if they wait until PTA meeting, progress report given, handout, and the teacher showing, well, from beginning of September to the very early part of October, little Renee did not turn in any work. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever that you do in any walk of life, we must always be aware and mindful, hashtag, right? That whatever you do will come to light at some point. I want to stress that for a certain reason, right? Whatever you do in anything that you do through your walk in this life, it will come out. So I don't quite understand why people do the things that they do, thinking that you're going to get away with it. You may feel like you're getting away with it. Like, crime would be a whole lot less if people realize that you're only going to get away with it for so long. For the cheaters out there, you're only going to get away with it for so long, especially in our country where it's so small and everybody knows everybody. You know what I mean? When you know that the world is small, and I was having this conversation with some of my coworkers late last week. When you decide that you're not going to go to Florida and you go somewhere else, and you go in your neighborhood Walmart and somebody's in there calling your name, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know Bahamians. Yes, 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 you. It's happened to me many, many, many times, right? Whereas you think you're away and nobody knows you, like Alicia Keys, you don't know my name. There you are being called by people that you sometimes know or don't even know. So that's just to show you how small the world is. From we were in kindergarten. And you know what's funny? I vividly remember learning It's a Small World. I used to have this like it was like a TV thingy that had a disc that would play it, like a plastic record player. That's what it was, right? A plastic record player, and the song I would just have it on repeat. And we all, at some point in our lives, have learned that song, even if you didn't learn it till you went to Disney World and you sat on that beautiful boat ride and they took you through all the continents of the world. The song stands to be true. It truly, truly is a small world. Here in the Bahamas, it's a small country. And sometimes in small countries, you have small minds. All right. I'm going to take a quick break on that. All right. You guys answered the first part of it. Yes, honesty is still the best policy. And you all agree that what's in the dark must come to light. So if it is that we agree on those two things, why do you think that people tend to put themselves in very precarious positions where they will be discovered and then act like a victim, or then act like they didn't do anything wrong, or, in some cases, begging for forgiveness, or just putting yourself at a disadvantage? And when I say that, simply because hi, Biscuit, right? Simply because you a lot of times when you do these things, it's for selfish gain, whether it be, people who are dealers, people who are sweethearting, is always for some personal gain. But why lie is my question, when everything, as we've agreed, in the dark must come to light. Gonna take a quick break right here. Why Not Tell the Truth Wednesday, right here on your hit station, your favorite. We're Star 106.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
That's the question. Why lie? Why lie? Let me get my thing back. Why lie? Wait, I have a friend that his level, I'll wait till I go live. His level of truth is unmatched. Is unmatched. I ain't never seen none like him. Yes, easy to tell the truth. Hey, Anya, what you saying, stranger? AJ, I was looking for you yesterday. Or when you tell someone you are, oh, Jesus. No, let me give you the best one. I can give you the best one right now. I can tell you right now. I can give you a big joke, and I know they listen. So I can talk it right now. Yes. Okay, here we go. Star 106 hit. So welcome back. Why tell a lie Wednesday? Why not tell the truth Wednesday is what it is, right? So we've agreed before I took the break that yes, what's in the dark must come to light. And we all agree, at least on social media here, we agree that honesty is still the best policy. All right. Raisa says, before I get into the meat of things, it's easier to tell the truth than to keep up with a lie. But there are some people who practice it and they feel as if they've perfected it until they realize that they truly have not. Sean says you can get so much more when you tell the truth. But here's the thing about telling the truth in a lot of instances. Telling the truth means that you are going to hurt somebody's feelings. And a guy told me this before. He said, men lie because they don't want to hurt you. And men who are on this live feed or listening, is there any, does this stand to be true? Do men lie because they don't want to hurt you? It sounds like a easy thing to say, but in actuality, when the truth comes out, because remember now, we agree that the truth will come out at some point. Doesn't the truth, when it does surface, doesn't it hurt even more? And it's even compounded with the fact that you lied. Is the lie that I think hurts? Well, y'all tell me what's worse. Is it being lied to that hurts more? Or is it the truth that hurts? Or is it a combination, big fries and drink? Huh? Because again, according to most men, men lie because they don't want to hurt you. It's a tactic and a way to spare your feelings, to keep you in a good place, to keep that equilibrium going, right? So if I tell a lie, then at least her feelings are intact. But we don't think about the rainy day, all right, when the truth will surface. Listen to me. I don't care what you do in this life. It could be a million years from now, the truth is going to surface. And are you ready to face the consequences of your truth? All right. All right. Let me read on this one. This one says, a lot of people lie because they realize their person or their people can't handle the truth. But Anya, the problem is, again, like I said, the truth is going to come out at some point. So why not just tell the truth and just get it over with? It's like taking a needle. You know it's going to hurt, but you need to do it. The insurance company is requesting it. You need to find out your blood type for a transfusion. Whatever the reason is, you've got to take that needle. You're about to take a needle to have a baby. Whatever, you need it. It's going to hurt. It's like childbirth. We are sure, even if you have a nice, easy childbirth where bloop, baby come out, that labor, we know, and some people say that labor wasn't so bad, and that's great. But the truth is, you still gonna feel some level of discomfort, right? Some is like hell, one foot in and one foot out, you know. But at the end of the day, it's inevitable. So why not apply the same principle of having a baby and taking a needle to your life, where no matter what, just tell the truth. The truth hurts in a lot of cases, but again, the truth will set you free. All right. Anya says, before I tell y'all what happened, how do you tell someone they're ugly when they think they're beautiful? Man, Anya, you clowning or you serious? Like, why would you tell somebody they're ugly? Like what would be the reason for that? All right. AJ, good afternoon to you, love. Lying is just so much easier for some people. And you know what? I won't even read anything further because you're right. Most people always looking for the easy way out. I mean, who wants to work hard? All right. But like Raisa said earlier, lying takes work. It takes effort. It takes memory. It's harder in the long run. It's harder. But okay, I'll read on. It says, for example, woman says she don't date married man, so he tells her he's not married because it was easier to get what he wanted at the time. He knows she would have never entertained him if he had told her he was married or separated or whatever, or was married and divorced, or he was married and whatever else that causes him to be looking for a woman. All right. Sean says, some people can't handle the truth, but you have to tell it because, like you said, lying, like you're saying, the truth will come out. Yes, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Anya says you have some people who think they are, but they aren't because beauty isn't only looks. Some people believe they are good people, but they really aren't example, quote unquote example, mean girls. Hello, warrior. Always come to put something on it. Thank you. Truth is many people don't know why they lie. It's just a force of habit. I know a person who just told a lie without realizing he was doing that. After he like, wait, why I said that? I was actually intending to tell the truth, but the lie just slipped out. Oh wow. Okay, so that's possibly what we call just a habitual liar. It's an innate nature. It's a part of their nature. They just tell a lie for whatever reason. All right. So again, I was somewhere a while ago why this topic came up. And the person was saying to me again, asking the question, why do people lie? Because, when the truth comes out, sometimes it's even more ugly than if you had just been truthful. Case in point. Y'all ready now? Case in point. Now that we've done the exercise, all right? Um, Bryce says, "Wow, that person always be lying." Yeah. Now, I've had a coworker that used to just lie on the clock. I mean, for just like you said, for no apparent reason. Sometimes it was for clout. Sometimes it was just, I think, for recognition. Sometimes just to act like you're in the know. And a lot of times it was just attention seeking. But anytime he said something, everybody would be looking around like, that look like, well, y'all know that's a lie, right? And the hurtful part is when, he was telling the truth, nobody believed. All right. So yes, you do have habitual liars. But here's today's scenario. And this is an everyday occurrence. Don't get me wrong. And again, I just don't understand in my little mind why people are not truthful and first and foremost being truthful to self. All right. So we have a situation where a young lady just found out that her husband is indeed gay. All right. Um, and there are a lot of situations where when we talk about them and you put yourself in the position, you know, you wonder how you would deal with certain things. Like, I want to take this time to also say condolences to the mother that lost her three boys. I can't fathom for the life of me what that feels like. And again, like, you put yourself in people's positions and wonder how you would deal with certain things. And that's a hard pill to swallow. That's a terrible predicament and situation to be in. I know what it is to lose two people at once, but I don't know, especially as a parent, it's not a good feeling. All right. So you're trying anything that we talk about, somebody's already gone through it. We've seen things where people have to, they got to push through. And this scenario that I'm about to give you is no different because somebody else has gone through it at some point. But again, why not just be truthful? So the young lady was telling the person that I was with, and again, being in the place at the what y'all might call the right time, for me is the wrong time, because I'm like, I'm just trying to get a service done. I was doing something and got to hear this story, and trying to console the young lady. And I told her I was going to talk about it. Right. And I mean, I'm not calling any names, so it's all good. All right. But she found, and I'm keeping it as PG as possible, um, a male apparatus in, well, here's the real story. She went into his vehicle, into his truck, because they had gone to the movies the night before, and she remembered taking out her earrings on the drive home and found only one of the earrings, so she thought she put them in her bag. So she went into his truck early this morning to look for her earring in the passenger side of his vehicle. And not snooping, but while in her husband's truck, because this is, the two become one. What's yours is mine. Hello. All right. While in the truck, as she bent down under the seat to look for her David Yurman earring, all right, she discovered male the synthetic version of the male apparatus. How that sound, right? And she was dumbfounded because it just didn't make sense. Thank you. Yes, Toys R Us. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. And it went a little bit deeper. There was a box, a little, like a little, I would assume, like a jewelry box, not a watch box, because the watch box is long and narrow, but like I guess what they would put a bracelet in or something. And y'all laugh and stop it. And in the box, now I guess you could call this snooping at this point, but here it is. She's finding this toy and then this box next to it. She removes the box from underneath the seat, opens the box, and y'all tell me what was inside. I'll wait. All right. Raisa says she needed to stop looking after that. All right. Curiosity killed the cat, literally, but satisfaction brought it back. All right. So in the box, I'll tell you what was in the box. When she opened the box, there were several photographs of her husband demonstrating. I'm trying to be so politically correct right here, demonstrating how to utilize this particular Toys R Us toy on somebody of the same sex. All right. So there's always proof in the pudding, literally. All right. Here it is. There was no reason to question what this is, because seeing is believing. You're seeing it for yourself. And I think the only thing left to know is why. All right. So, of course, to her dismay, she runs inside and obviously very livid, because here it is. I've given you 20 years of my life. Right. Here it is. This is what she's saying. She's given him 20 years of her life. They've got kids, and you are indeed gay. Why? And her question is, why put me through this? why not just come out and say and do what you want to do? Why bring us into this situation? Right? So, my question, like I see some of you are asking for the Blues Clues, like, did you not pick up on anything? And there were one or two little signs, but one kind of attributed those things to, just new beginnings, or, being an explorer, or, I don't know. I don't know how. But also, is this some kind of joke? Is this midlife crisis? Why is it that I had to find out this way? Now, a lot of people feel that in telling their truth or living their truth means that they're going to lose everything. I was telling a story on the other station earlier today of a young man that had a baby with on his wife, and I encouraged him to tell the truth. And to this day, it warms my heart every time they send pictures as a married couple with this baby as an integral part of their existing family. Initially when he told me about this baby, and he's saying how, that's the end of his life, that's the end of his business, that's the end of the marriage, that's the end. You don't know how much a person can surprise you based on your honesty. All right. And like I said, to see them today with this child, some 11 or however many years later, it's a really good thing, because honesty truly, truly is the best policy. So now it is, she is questioning her husband as to why it is he never told her. Stick around to hear exactly what it is he said. All right. This is Free Your Mind on a Why Not Tell the Truth Wednesday, right here on your station, Star 106 Hits. Neurological conditions. Boy, a lot of times as human beings, we see things, but we tell ourselves we don't see it. You see things and you tell yourself, you say things like, say it ain't so. And you convince yourself that it ain't so. So carry on smartly. But we must get into the practice of being open to everything. No, don't ever think certain people wouldn't let you down, or certain people wouldn't do things to you, or that, oh no, sir, not my pastor. Or, hold on. Oh, music. Yikes. Come on, move. Hold on. I had to play. I had to play that Diana Ross. Okay. That lifestyle was born in the closet. It recently broke down the closet doors, but it came out from the closet. So it being a secret and a lie is a part of its nature. I get it. But in today's world, as it stands right now, most people ain't doing. I mean, there's still people who can be in the closet, but generally speaking, man like Diana Ross, they coming out. They coming out. It's more acceptable, right? But why live the lie? Why bring people into your lie knowing, and this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, knowing that the truth is going to come. Look at the case. Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Okay, she probably could have handled it better if the person he was cheating on was with a woman. Absolutely. It would have hurt. She may leave, but the hurt amplifies that it was a man. It don't even make sense trying to apply a why logic to that scenario. Absolutely. If it was a woman, you'd be hurt. But to know that, and we have so many instances of this in this country. And we're going to talk about the most recent one and how lying don't make no sense. Save face. How long, the hourglass is on. Like, how long do you think you have, right? Telling this lie, because by the time the sun run out, your lie is out too. All right. Don't lie, boy. Boy. All right, 52 seconds. Save face. Not even Victoria's Secret. Wife discovered Victor's secret. Lord, who the hell is it? Oh, AJ, really? That's a Kevon kind of answer. Technically, he is bisexual. Obviously, he likes both. Yeah, but tell me that though. How about that? Tell me that and give me the opportunity to decide, because I remember talking to a young lady on this show quite recently where she said when she found out that the husband was gay, if he had told her that he was bisexual, she would have entertained it. And I don't know if y'all saw my face. I was like, say what? Okay, different strokes for different folks. But see, you never know. She might be like, okay, we have to have safe sex. Or you need to do it safely with your people. Star 106 hits, Diana Ross with a classic right there. A lot of them are out, but a lot of them are out only because of exposure. And when I say exposure, being founded, all right? Your secret is no longer safe. Your secret is out. Sometimes it's, and in the case of the young man that I was telling you about who had a baby on his wife with somebody else, I told him, and the advice was absolutely perfect, because I told him, if she finds out from somebody else, it's going to be worse. Hearing it from you, believe it or not, will make it better. And I'm happy to say that so many years later, they are still together with that child again as a part of their family. So telling the truth can and will make a difference in the outcome. All right. I have another friend who his level of honesty is brutal. I mean, he lies for he's not sparing no feelings for no one. It is what it is. And, it looks a bit harsh sometimes when you hear him talk. You're like, wow, yeah, I mean, that's a little bit too honest, or, it's brutally honest. And he's like, there's no better way to be. You sleep well at night. You're free, nothing laying on your chest. It is what it is. I remember he had a situation, and I think I told you guys about this before, where he ended up at his ex-girlfriend's house because she lived in close proximity to the bar where he got drunk. And when he got home and she asked where, his girlfriend asked, where were you? He said exactly where he was. Like, he didn't lie and say he was to his boy house. He didn't say he was by Grammy. He told the truth. And I'm like, wow, that's you didn't think about the possibility of losing the woman that you love so dearly to the truth. And he's like, no, the truth is what saves you. And I remember that so clearly and vividly that I said, you know what? That is so, he's so right. We're so accustomed to a lie making us more comfortable, but the question is comfortable for how long? Because the truth is going to come out. All right. I got another comment here. It says, you remember that? Good. It's like Men in Black. You know you are alien, but since the rest of the world seems to be human, you're trying to give the illustration of being human. You know your wrist has a bend in it. You try to give the illusion that your wrist is straight to fit in with the crowd. But here's the thing, the crowd is mixed with straight and bent wrists. So you need everything to pull off the illusion. If a wolf going to present itself as a sheep, it needs the full 9 yards so that it can walk amongst the sheep without being noticed. Y'all look at the last big scandal we had in country, all right, where man was brutally killed because he was gonna talk the thing. Now you don't think y'all put yourself in that man's wife's and family position right now. The fact that he could have come to her and say, "Wifey, we've had a good run, but I ain't on that run no more." I mean, he could fix up the words. I'm just generalizing it, right? And she'd be like, "How could you? How dare you? Why would you do this to us?" Because I like mine, straight up. All right. Rather than it come out in every newspaper, in every radio station, in every talk show where it's now up for public scrutiny, right? And it's now public knowledge. Everybody knows. Who didn't know now. Rather than you being truthful. Here it is. And one thing is for sure, nothing at all in this world is ever a secret. Bahamians are a great example of this because when Bahamians telling you something that's supposedly a secret, it starts off with between you and I, or sorry, that's too proper, between me and you. And you know how many people they've said those exact words to? Think about it. Put yourself in positions where you've told people, between me and you, such and such, and you've heard it back. It simply means that nothing is a secret. So here it is. The young man probably was going to, go tell it on the mountain and lost his life because you, Mr. Man, couldn't be truthful. Why not tell people who you are, and what you're about? Now look at it. Look at it. So many people's lives now destroyed. Anya says, if a lot of couples would have these conversations, they would be surprised to discover what their partners may entertain. I think in a lot of cases, it's the stigma and shame associated with the sex talk in general. Boy, if you're in a marriage or you're in a relationship with somebody for a length of time, there's got to be, just because of that level of familiarity, you should be able to talk about everything. And coach teaches that every single Monday, that uncomfortable conversations are necessary for growth. Warrior says also, if he told her that he was gay, would she have given him a child? He may have not known that he was gay and she wouldn't have been into that. He wants a child he can't have with a man. So again, though, I don't even want to read on Warrior because, again, you've got to give people the benefit of the doubt. A man who married a woman and they had children because he, again, like this scenario that you're describing, he wanted to have children and he told the woman that he wants to have children and everything, and she knew he was gay. He told her, and then he said he's not going to be gay anymore, and had the kids. And I'll leave the rest of that alone because it didn't work out very well because then he ended up trying to mess with his own children, all right, his own boys, right? So you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but that's a topic for another day. But again, at the end of the movie, telling the truth honesty is still the best policy. Can we agree on that? So the next time you decide that you want to fabricate, you want to bend the truth a little, just remember that whatever you do at some point, it's like Diana Ross, it's going to come out. All right. Honesty is still the best policy. And remember that uncomfortable conversations are always, always necessary. So have them. All right. Top of the hour, 5 o'clock. We get ready for it. Yep. Your Drive at 5. We're going to wild out on a Wednesday. All right. DJ AI, yours truly, the Natural Empress, is up next right here on Star 106 Hits. Boy. I'm not only trying to find behind the foolishness. I could never fully understand the mysteries of that lifestyle. I agreed. Because you want people to have the perception that, especially the gangster ones, the ones that straight up G's, you know what I mean? And behind closed doors, they're the biggest gals ever. Like, why keep up the facade? It's too much work. What are you gonna lose? Okay, so you're gonna lose your wife. You're thinking, is it more because of the loss of material gain? Is it that, okay, she can want the house, you ain't got nowhere to live. The man who you with, you ain't getting nothing. You just love the thrill. Wait, I don't get it either. Okay. Because if you don't like the woman and not attracted to the woman, why would you force yourself to be with one? And walk down the aisle under God and give an oath you don't mean. Boy, that's another thing. In the sight of God, y'all lying like y'all ain't scared. Boy, I don't know. I don't know. Tell the flipping truth. Like, boy, my boy who tell you, gal, yeah, I slept by my ex-girlfriend right on the couch. Ain't nothing happened, but that's where I slept last night. I was like, that's honesty for your behind. Like, boy, why you ain't lie? He said, for what? For what? Next thing the gal was taking a picture of me while I sleeping or something. You never know. So just tell the truth. And I was like, so what did she say? Say she choke. She choked because it was like, say what? Yeah, told the truth. Now you have a choice. You can leave me or you can stay. But that's what happened. All right, people. Yeah, but he's the coolest boy. But I respect that boy. I respect that. See y'all later. No, no. That's honest in all caps. That's not honest. From you do the honest in all caps, that's him. All caps. Oh, people, see y'all later.